I haven't played that for a few weeks. Just been too busy.
Beautiful map here in the snow.
Woo!
Doesn't it look great?
Ah, looks beautiful, baby. Let's go. I'm hyped.
Let's turn this audio up here. There we go. And in the blue, whoops, we have Team Synergy. And in the red, on defense, in the beautiful Hidden City, during the blizzard, by the way, we have Team French Connection.
Ah, looks beautiful with the weather, dude. Looks awesome.
Yeah, this is a map you don't see all the time. So we definitely see Martellatori right out of the gate pushing all the siege equipment. That's how you know we're set. They're already thinking of everything.
Hey, man, good strat. Good job. People brought those. Because, I mean, they're the best thing to push a siege tower. I believe they get like 10% mitigation on the tower, which doesn't seem like much for when you're dealing with 5,000 hits, 10,000 hits, whatever the artillery is doing. It knocks off a lot of damage.
For sure. And there goes the first tower going down.
Yeah,
and I did change the aspect ratio on you guys. It should look a little more clear now.
The other tower here is on fire. No, we're 2 towers down.
So this map has definitely definitely changed. A lot of new units. Maybe that's why they took it out of the rotation. It's playing different than I remembered. I usually remembered this tower here on the west side that we're looking at connecting most of the time. But Falconetti definitely changing the map. I'm loving the defensive placements here.
Yeah, it's like the defending team here. They really are spreading out their forces on the walls, and I think it's giving them quite the advantage early. They're making sure to cover every side.
The middle siege tower is advancing.
Yeah, the map itself is... Whoops, getting the camera fixed here. The map itself isn't super large, like the castle, but the walls are very wide and exposed on the top, opening up for trebuchets and artillery placements. But it works both ways, right? You can hit most of the wall with trebs and mortars, but you can also shoot, and you have a lot of space to build artillery to shoot those towers, to shoot those trebs. And yeah, so we'll see. If they can get onto that wall, it could be big trouble.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing about this map for the attackers is if they land one tower, that's going to change the fight completely. And also with the long timer on A point, they have a long while to take that point.
For sure. 8.5 minutes still left in the fight here.
Yeah, so we were looking at what, like 11 maybe to start?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was 11 minutes to start. Maybe one of you guys can rewind and chat, but I think it was 11 minutes. It's a pretty good amount of time. So it looks like we're getting some people getting adventurous here with the hammer. Ryosuke looking for a play, gets ulted. I don't know if he's getting out of that one. I think everybody here has been victim to the poleaxe ult into... Oh, he's running for his life. Oh, my God.
No.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just got to jump, you know, and just...
Don't give him the satisfaction.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah. That was a nice try, though, man. He tried there. And I was surprised he even got out of that situation, so kudos to him.
Like I said, your first death in a siege match isn't too detrimental because you get a pretty quick respawn timer. He should be respawning any second now. And but once you get that second, third, fourth respawn, it starts taking a long time, and you have to account for that.
Absolutely. All right, so this tower here, it just lit on fire now. If they can start taking out some of the siege, this tower might land.
Yeah, it's looking promising here. Sometimes you need to distract people on the ladders so the towers can get to where they need to go. A lot of troops stacked over here by the stairs. I thought maybe there could be a trebuchet there, but I think what we ended up seeing was a small ladder push here.
Yep.
They wanted to get to that artillery. This is a really strong position for cannons and mortars here against these barricades. You can't get flanked from this side.
Yep. Yeah, and actually I think those mortars can probably hit the tower coming in there as well. They should be able to flank over there and hit over on that way. It might be able to just hit as it lands.
Oh, and the tower goes down.
Man.
So close.
That was close.
They have to prioritize ladders while the towers are moving. The enemy team can't be everywhere at once. And right as I say that, they're going.
Yep, they are pushing. This is a good play by them. Oh, that was a...
Trebuchet.
That might be good. That might be good. Oh!
Direct hits. The roof sort of eating the damage, but the Condottieri falling with him.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, and the other tower goes down too.
Yeah, I think they might be losing steam there because they most of the attackers' troops are dead, but they are taking out some siege.
Serious damage done to these two heroes here. This Maul could potentially combo one of them down if he could just get the combo off. Oh, the stun.
Yeah, he's getting the CC lock now.
Yeah.
I think he's done for.
Well, that got shut down.
It was quite the distraction, though, if they can take advantage of that.
Now, here's my concern, right? This gate here, it could have been hit with artillery, right? The artillery is focusing on the wall. You don't necessarily need this ram to open up this gate. You can shoot it with cannons, and we're not seeing any of that yet, and there's only 5 minutes left in the fight.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, and the defenders are doing a really great job of keeping those towers down.
For sure. Once the towers don't work, the ladders don't work, you've got to look at your other options, and right now, there's just nothing going on with the gate.
Absolutely.
It looks like we have one culverin going down here. It will open up the gate eventually.
Yep. As we say it, they start doing it. I mean, it'll add another aspect to the attack that the defenders aren't really prepared for right now because they haven't been defending against that thus far in the match.
For sure. It's all about that simultaneous hits too, right? As you're looking at the walls and the towers, you also have to be looking at the gate and the ladders. And if you're only doing one or two of those things at a time, it makes it a lot easier for the defenders to use village watchmen to defend a wall. Like that right there is a huge weakness, and and they can't do anything about that because there's nothing else getting pushed.
Yeah, exactly. When the defenders, when they have that tunnel vision where they only have to worry about one or two aspects of the defense, it's pretty much over. And especially if you're going against like skilled players like this.
For sure.
So I mean, each house has good players. They know how to defend against like a couple ways to get in. You got to hit them from a bunch of different angles.
Like on a regular siege match, I think we see artillery kind of looking very dominant, but I've got to tell you guys, I don't see artillery as the issue of why one team or the other team is doing good or doing bad in this scenario. I think we just haven't seen the ram get moved until right now. And
yeah, that ram should have. Yeah, that ram should have been moved much earlier. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, when there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on, sometimes you don't think of those things, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. But with the gate opening up here, there's still enough time to make a play. Maybe one or two more plays before we're into the danger zone of time. Falconetti's sort of working. And
yeah, I'd say they have like one more good push if they like really muster up and push a bunch of these different areas at once. We could see something.
How do you feel about that Treb?
I didn't really know why it happened, but it could have been one of those things where somebody got hit when they were dropping it.
Yeah,
that's happened to me in the past. But I don't think it killed any allied troops, so I mean, it's just a wasted Treb at that point. But.
So here we go, the attacking team rallying all its forces into the gate.
Yep, here we go.
It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can stop this push. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Pike militia, woodcutters.
Yeah, get in there, guys. Get in there.
I think that's just the time. That blue cannon is intimidating, but it doesn't actually do as much damage as you can think. Falconetti punching the hole. Men-at-arms at the head. Let's go.
Oh,
the double Imperial Pike advance, though. Collapsing.
Oh, my God.
Shields holding.
They're defending against it, though. They're pushing back out.
Look, I think we have a play here.
Yeah, if they just need to get up top. They need to get their guys up top, push one way, just get up there. Oh, capture.
Shut down, kind of, there. They're having to fight two different directions. Oh, my gosh. What? I can't even look both ways. Winged Hussars.
Either Winged Hussars charge. Oh, my God.
You can tell some of the veteran players using Cav in this exact situation on this map in the past. This is where you use your Cav. You put it on either side of the gate, and you punch in. You can tell how effective this could have been if this would have happened earlier in the fight, but with only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think honestly, if they had gotten that gate door down quicker in the fight, it would have been a much different fight. I think. We got
Oh,
somebody in the
wait
fight.
a second. Sneak cap. No contestants. This
Oh,
musket super clutch. He has to get rid of this musket right now. Now a short sword
oh,
showing
short
up.
sword coming in.
But it's a
Oh, what?
few friends getting chased by a bunch of infantry though, and I think that's
Yeah,
gonna be it,
no.
man.
Yeah, I mean those. I mean, you live and you learn, though. I mean,
Right?
that's
And we
the
still
thing.
got 2 more matches. They can still come back. This is definitely
Of
not
course,
game
they
over.
can. I mean, it's like it's just at the end of the day, it's like you make one mistake and it can cost you the game.
It
But
really can. Yeah.
I mean, you learn from it, and that's how you get better as a player. You always learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. For sure. Well played to both teams. I think the combination. Oh, a nice trebuchet coming in at the end here. Really
Ooh.
gonna just smash
Oh,
those troops. Just too little, too late. I think was the theme of this match.
Absolutely. I firmly believe that they had a chance if
For
they
sure.
had gotten that down quicker. So it'll be interesting to see on the next fight how it goes because these are clearly two very good teams. They seem very evenly matched because I think just the defensive advantage played out there and that mistakes do not go through the front really cost them.
Absolutely. I think the post-battle stats will tell us the story here. There was even. The teams in skill, I think, are really even. It's represented in this graph. But the problem is like we've said, that the gate wasn't used. They weren't doing these things simultaneously. It doesn't matter. You have to do that as an offensive team and get to the spot to where you can get those nice trebs like you did at the end. Where you can get those ladder pushes that got you to the point when there was no one there. Those all have to be done at the same time. GG's. Let's get on to game 2.
GG's, guys. GG's. You guys both did good.
How many troops were left over still? See, there was still a lot of troops left over on both teams.
Yeah. I think it was just like in the beginning, it was like kind of like an arty match. Just like trying to destroy those culverins and stuff and mortars like on each side. But then towards the middle of the match, there wasn't much arty there. You didn't really see much, and then that's when they could have made more of a push, I suppose. But I think just the gate was a big deal there.
Yeah. I don't think artillery.
Especially if you run out of units and you have them all. The ball is like a unit. It's just another unit, pretty much.
Absolutely. All right, on the offense here on Hidden City, we have Team FRC, French Connection. And on defense in the red, here on Hidden City, we have Team Synergy. So already the defense is looking stout.
Yep.
I think the artillery is looking to be about the same type of placements, the same areas. Ram looks like it is being moved right away. This is immediately a difference to last match. This Ram is receiving priority right out of the gate.
Yep. And look to the defenders. Look to them to destroy it as well.
For sure. For sure.
They should be focusing that thing down because they know that was the nail in the coffin for them last match. They don't want to let that thing get through.
Oh yeah. Do you think that the Ram wasn't prioritized last game in some of the other fights because in territory wars, Rams are just not necessary?
Yeah, that could be it, and just also there's just so many aspects to think about when you're going against a 15v15 pre-made, you know. As I mean, everybody's they're just they're so coordinated and everything. Sometimes you miss things like that because I mean, with the uncoordinated situation of a siege, you usually always have somebody that pushes the ram, with Martellatory or whatever. Usually during the match, when if it's just like a pug match, people just push it for the experience points.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges that say push a ram.
Right.
But here, is there a double gate? Actually, don't remember if this is a double gate. Okay, it's a single gate, so that means they're gonna have a way into the city right away. And there goes the gate.
Yep, gate's down.
So that's 9 minutes. So what? I think it was 5 minutes left on the clock when they got the gate down last game. There's 9 minutes on the clock now, and the gate is down. No towers have landed, but the offense still has plenty of momentum, plenty of time to make those risky plays.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with 8 minutes in, 45 seconds with the gate down. They have so many different ways they can attack this point. Looks like we're going to start getting a little bit of a push in the front. But they have forts. Oh, 3 mortars set up in the back. Oh, boy. That's serious. Oh, and
Followed up by
Falconetti
some
coming in.
Falconetti.
Oh, no.
Now you can see how much time they're dedicating to the gate. These are troops that are now not on the wall. These are heroes that are not focusing this artillery power on the towers and on the ladders.
Yeah, so if they can exploit the ladder push here, it might be a good thing. We got people on the left side of the, kind of stacking up on the left side here. They should be going up those ladders right now, because I think that'd be a good play.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody really here right now. It's just
no.
Yeah.
They're really prioritizing defending that gate, and they are on the right side, but there's a couple on the left side. But I think if they push up those ladders, it'd be a really good move.
And this ballista combo here, yeah, I think you need culverins to really knock out this other artillery quickly.
They got one mortar down.
Yeah, there goes one more mortar. I think there's still an opportunity for them to push in through the gate there. Despite the artillery being there, I think they could go in and take a hard left or hard right and get out of the range of that artillery pretty quickly.
Yeah, they should be. What they should be doing here too is you set up a cannon with like an angle in there, and you want to start hitting those forts. Just kind of try to break out at least one line of those forts, so you can get in there. I mean, we both know 2 sets of maxed out forts. You ain't really gonna get much in there without dying.
Yeah, and with the strength of forts, you almost need artillery. We got a sneak cap here on a longsword getting almost a quarter of the cap completely free, and he walks away.
That's huge. That's huge.
That right there, it takes about 30 seconds to cap a point uncontested.
Oh, they're going to the gate push, gate push.
They said now's the time. Kill box is set up on either side. Looks like defense saw it coming from a mile away, but they're going to push in anyways.
They're just going right in there. I like that play. I love that play. Good.
They said no hesitation, no surrender, never back down. And the Kashek straight in Imperial Pikes.
Oh, they get. Oh my
Guys, artillery or not, they're going in. They are here.
What a play. That was phenomenal.
Here they go. They came in, they took a hard right, and they're going up the stairs. Towers do not matter when you just use the stairs that are already there.
They do not have anything up there at the moment either. They're just going to have to, I mean, they might have to just give this up, to be honest.
I think now would be the time to just fall back, look at the B objective, and set up for the next engagement. There's simply just not enough here to respond.
No. They're not going to be able to, I mean, I wouldn't say no, so we've seen some crazier things, but... Oh, they're bringing in some Imperial shields here. I think
mean,
at this point, this might just be a waste of troops.
You're wasting troops trying to fight for an objective that's already gone. You're exactly right. I think these troops need to get out of there. These Imperial Spear Guard are too vulnerable. Oh, there's a Treb.
Oh, Treb.
Careful for the Treb, though. Okay, there we go. Looks like he called it out. They'll be safe. And the gate gets cleaned up by the defense, but the attackers made it up on the wall, and that's all that mattered. That one push is all it took to capture A.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to them. That was like a fantastic push. That just goes to show with coordination. Even if there's Fortebratio at that gate, if you just push enough crap in there, you're going to get in.
For sure. So now, and as I predicted, A fell this map. This supply point is not necessarily for free. You take this objective and the gate gets opened up a bit as they start to have to set up an either choke point here and here. But I expect the east supply point to fall first. The west supply point is kind of choked off by these buildings. A lot of range likes to go up here. I mean, something cool about this map actually is that this little high ground here, it can actually be, you can put archers up on these stairs here to cover this alley. It makes it very tough to push down this alley.
They're already pushing onto that supply point there, it looks like.
For sure. Fighting for supply this heavy might be a mistake. This isn't the final cap. This isn't B. This is just a supply. I think they could have split up their forces a little bit. I mean, this will work, but they took a lot of artillery damage in this engagement. I don't know if that was necessarily worth it.
Yeah, I mean, on the other hand as well, I mean, yeah, they definitely took a lot of losses there, but without a supply point as well, they would have to go all the way outside in order to get troops.
For sure.
So, I mean, it was a loss, but we'll see how it works out for them.
And that's where the Trebuchet comes in, right? Trebuchet missing the big clump of troops, but hitting that artillery from behind. A unit of Falconetti taking a little bit of damage here, but they're going to be able to hold down this alley for quite some time.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage going in there. They need somebody to flank quick and take those out. or that's just going to stop their whole push. Falconetties are so powerful.
Yeah, this map has plenty of alleyways to flank around. You can see even here, this whole side of the map not being taken advantage of. It's just hard to see those things when you're on the ground level.
Yeah, I mean, as you predicted, Cobra, right there, that supply point push was not particularly working out for them at all. They just lost a lot of troops there.
Yeah, 450, 630 dead to about
Wow.
400. This isn't too far off. The attackers generally take more losses than defenders, but you can't continue that trend forever. Like this fight here, there's probably not a reason to try to take that on. There we go. We see people starting to retreat now. Split off to the other supply.
There they go. Yeah, there they go. I think this supply is definitely the better play for them.
Yeah, there's more than one supply on the map. You do not have to dedicate everything to this supply when you can go to the other and just sort of walk onto the objective and take it.
Cashew's coming in.
Oh, is he going to look for the charge? He peeks the corner, sees a giant blob but of friendlies. It looks like the enemy team for him is kind of in this nook. Are we seeing some Demence Javelineers?
Oh boy, catching charge in the back.
We got Imperial Pikes. Some Keshegs getting shut down. That's a hard corner to engage into for this defense team. They could easily lose this advantage that they just secured by pushing into this blob.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff there, and they could just bring in unlimited troops.
Yeah, and you're right. They're healing. They're pulling more troops. They've got a really strange angle, but they're just sort of charging face first into it, and it's working.
Oh,
wait,
God.
Did I speak too soon? No, that looks like they're slowly just chomping through. Demence Javs landing a headshot and killing that guy.
Oh boy.
The cannon.
The sneaky Demence Javs play.
Reapers. Yeah, the Demence Javs. Who knew?
See this, though? They're pulling out troops right now, and they're pushing back.
Yeah, this right here, I think it's buying them time, yes, as the defenders, but if they can get a quick turnaround, catch them while they're dead, while they're out of troops and have to go to their own supply, they walk right onto A or B and take it. Yeah,
I think you might be seeing a B take right here if they push this, which they look like they're gonna. Yep, Condo charge going to the shield wall.
The shield wall will hold for now, but if any unit follows up, it could be a quick death. The Reapers will do it for them. Straight into the mouth and just wrecking them.
Yeah,
all right,
they need
defense.
to get on that range though right now. Oh, there's a push coming from the front as well.
Defense is holding it down in the mid lane. Without pikes, these Keshegs are going to be able to really annoy these shields. Woodcutters won't shut them down, but this is just an annoyance this shield team does not need to be dealing with right now. Yeah, so they'll hold the front line for a little bit. It really comes down to the supply point. How quickly can they get off the supply and onto the next objective?
Yeah, they're getting some good mortar shots in there. Oh, that mortar just got counter siege though.
Yeah, the enemy team has locked in their artillery. It's time to go, I think. They're kind of missing the window they just created.
Absolutely, they needed to push sooner.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they could went out this back door here and went around and took the ranged out. We see just a push right down the mid lane here.
Oh yeah, that's making some progress. If they can get in on the flank there and sandwich them, that might be that'd be a great push for them. Oh, they're coming from the other side as well, though.
The those Imperial Pikes are just rolling right through the Martellatory. They're not doing much damage, but they're actually body blocking, so these Imperial Pikes can't get hit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing here. Half a unit of Pike Militia, some Imperial Spear Guards slowly walking to the objective. This disjointed attack could easily be shut down if they don't get it pulled together here.
We got 2 minutes left. They can still do it, for sure. They can still do it. But what's the troop count at, Cobra? What do we got for the troops?
Definitely take a look here. 800 to 1100. Yeah.
Yeah, that's turning quick.
Yeah, they're only pushing on these 2 lanes here. It's almost like no one thought about this side here. But they're going to take the charge anyways. Let's see if it works. Martellatory at the front. Yeah, farmers making an appearance. Who knew farmers would be here?
Tenant farmers, baby. Love it.
A little bit far away from the wheat fields here, my friends, but they're here to fight nonetheless.
They sure are. There's some thick boy farmers. Oh, the trebuchet. That might be key.
Will that connect, actually?
I think so. I think it should hit there. From maybe from that other angle.
150 seconds. I think that's. I mean, that just you need to go, right? Like that's the.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
you
I
need
think
to go.
that's the time to go. See, Imperial Spear Guard are almost here. They need to push now. Don't miss your opportunity.
Push, guys, push. You gotta push that.
Won't
Oh,
stop
they're pushing
that.
now. They're pushing now. Here we go. It's the final.
Super close. Martellatori at the rear this time. They needed something more there. Those Imperial Spears are holding up.
Oh,
the
man.
Pikes are marching.
Pike advance, yep. The Pike advance is doing a lot. But they're shutting that down now, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that Trebuchet will hit the shields, but once they get past that, they still need to cap a full objective, and it takes at least 30 seconds to get this objective.
Yeah,
There's
it's
only
gonna be
60 left.
it's gonna be real close. They need to just push. If they can get that wall there taken out, all that range needs to move up. They need to move that ranged up and get more of an angle on them here.
It's not over till it's over. The cap starts.
Oh
Fortebraccio desperately running to the front line. If they keep him out of the circle. Go. Archers going into melee. You
Down to
know
the nitty and the gritty, baby.
Oh,
Nitty and the
man.
gritty. Oh, forts and melee, though.
Look at him. What a
Melee
desperate,
is so brutal, man.
strat to take there. Wow. Well played to these teams.
Yeah,
20
these
seconds
guys are
left.
so evenly matched. It's so close. This is what we look for on Friday Night Fights. Radio, baby.
Yeah. I mean, these cannons and mortars may have slowed down the attacking team, but it didn't stop them from pushing ever. And I think that's what you have to do if you're going into these kind of engagements. Just keep going.
GG's, guys. What was that? 1-1? We're going to have a third fight to decide the victory.
It's 1-1.
1-1, baby. Kudos to both teams there. Y'all both did awesome.
Let's look at these post-analysis stats. Wow.
Yep.
Look at the difference here in that. So as soon as they decided to push through, I think we saw the gate get destroyed around the 4-minute mark. And then you can see they pushed in and they turned the game around, but there just wasn't enough time at the end to take advantage of those pushing power that they took. Wow, 1357 died there. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was. It was intense. I mean, that could have gone either way. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just those small little things here and there in the match that turn the tide. And I just think that they could have pushed a little sooner at certain times, and they might have been able to push it. But it is what it is. GG's. Both teams are great.
Yeah, I expect the A objective to hold for a while, but eventually fall. B to cap longer than... If they get to camp, I have a feeling it could be a win, to be honest, because camp is kind of tough to hold on this map. Trebuchets can connect really easily on some of those corners.
Yeah, exactly. I remember the home point is very vulnerable to Trebs, and there's so many ways to get in there. There's like, what, 4 or 5 ways to enter that point?
Yeah, like once you get past the wall, there's so many angles to attack. We'll have to see which ones they choose. And here in the offense, in blue, we have Team French Connection. Wait, did I get... nope, that's Synergy, professional streamer. In blue, it's Synergy. In red, on defense, for the final fight of the night, we have Team French Connection. Taking advantage of this kill box early, it seems like the smart play to do in their situation, knowing what comes next. But you put this much troops and dedicate these high tier troops to the gate. If one of these towers land, that's an instant objective fall. So we'll see.
Not only that, but putting that many troops on the gate, that is really opening them up for artillery to hit them. Mortars especially. You got one set dump right there.
Yep.
And they just took out that mortar.
So some of the artillery being taken out early. The towers are probably going to see a few rotation of the towers. Even with Martellatori pushing them, they still go down pretty quick if they get focused. And without the gate being open here, the ram not even being pushed here. Not even any cannons shooting at the gate. How do you feel about that play right now?
It's a risky play. I think they really should be focusing on getting that ram to break the door down, because we saw last match that was the deciding factor. They got through the door.
Yeah, it's looking I mean, there's still 9.5 minutes. There's no pressure at all to get this ram moving quite yet. But if you're not going to blast down the gate with a cannon, you should at least push the ram, right?
Yeah, sooner rather than later. Just get every entry point open or landed as quick as you can. So because then that gives you more time as the fight goes on to actually exploit that.
Yeah, now we're kind of seeing this tower here not moving quite yet. Plenty of it. This looks like it's just mostly an artillery fight to me. I'm not seeing any infantry really being moved yet.
Yeah, this one definitely is more already heavy than the previous one.
Okay, there we go. They're double cannon at the gate. Looks like they're just going to break their way in, not even use the ram. That's probably a good idea here. Yeah, that gate will open up. That'll give them plenty of space to pull the attention away from the defenders.
Ram moving now.
Oh, wait, they did decide to push the ram. Okay. I don't think this cannon here will be necessary, but it will be there.
Let's see here. So you'd think there would be a tower on the opposite side. Actually, no, the map doesn't really call for it. I was going to say on the east side, you'd think there should be a tower over there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see this wall maybe being destructible on this side.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like a white elk fort kind of thing. You break that.
Oh, massive ladder push, but they kind of back out last second. You got to remember, this isn't territory war. You can respawn. Getting up there sometimes is what you need to do. They're going to do a parting shot here. The trebuchet, is it going to connect?
I don't know. Oh, they're hitting the heroes.
I mean, it takes out the cannon.
It does. It does. So we get those condos pushing up the ladder. Maybe at least take out those village watchmen and maybe a hero or two.
Village watchmen on the walls again, sweeping it up. Here they go.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
ladder push.
4, 5, 6 heroes straight to the objective. They don't need a tower. They have ladders.
Yep,
There's
go,
nothing
go,
here.
go. And they're coming from the opposite side as
There's
well.
no one here. They're just walking onto the objective. The whole
Oh,
team's
boy.
troops are on the gate. And while
Yeah,
that was
they're coming
going
through the
on, Shortbow can't body block. That instantly evaporated. A walk is used on advancing troops on the ladder instead of the objective.
We
Body
got a full axe of
block.
short swords coming though.
They
That's
gotta
still
stop
have
the
armor
short
heroes.
sword.
Yeah, short sword's gonna be the deciding factor. 3 short swords coming on the point now.
Go, go, go. The attacking team needs to go.
Go boys, push it, push it.
There they go, sweeping him off the objective. Okay, defenders need to fall back. It's time to go. I think they tried. The
time
short
to fall
sword's body
back.
blocked. You gotta go. Don't get caught.
With 6 minutes left, I mean, you don't want to get caught there and lose a bunch of troops. And they're trying to push from the opposite side.
I hate to see this kind of thing here. These troops are gonna get killed by these attackers, and now they
and that
won't
treb.
be
That was
there.
a good treb, zoning that out there. Very good treb.
Yeah, there
Short
it
sword
is.
down.
Okay, so far so good for the attacking team. That's the most expected was or the most obvious was the least expected right there. Am I right?
Yeah.
Cav,
Oh,
right
yeah,
down
yeah.
the middle. They said, whoa, it's time to go. Keshek's right down the middle
boy.
lane. Nothing's
Right
here
down the middle.
but some condos ripping
Return
through
charge.
the condos.
Oh no, return charge now. Coming in.
Come on,
oh,
Keshek's. They're going to instead, they're going to take another charge into a second set of condos onto the supply point. Look
Oh,
at these
lovely.
plays right now. Who
Beautiful
made this
charge.
play?
Beautiful charge. Who was that?
Yo, pointy girl taking point, a whole unit of archers here, walking right into the Kesheks. Oh, they walked past.
Oh, yeah, they snuck out.
Oh, man.
Fantastic play there, though.
Yeah, stay
Kudos-
aggressive.
kudos to him.
Stay at the front. Keep them from setting up. Look at the blob. Guys,
Oh my god.
show me, where is your artillery now? Where is your artillery now? It's nowhere because they didn't have enough time to turtle up.
Yep.
They
That was
didn't
a
have enough
great,
time.
great strat by the attacking team there. Oh
Men at
my
arms.
god.
Love to see them.
Oh, they got the walk. They should be able to stop it though. Oh, counter walk. Oh, three walks.
Oh my
Holy
god,
crap.
Reapers going into the braced pikes. They're not long for this world. This is so
Oh
much
my
golden
God.
troops burnt right at the front. Guys, I think it's time to leave B. Wait, there might be some really, really good Hussar charge there. Beautiful
Yep,
Hussar
that
charge.
broke the line perfectly for him.
These Fortebraccios
the
back
trebuchet
here
up.
are not braced. They need to get to the front. These are the key to this push. Oh, rear charge from the Kesheks from the open mid lane. Oh no, it's all crumbling for the attacking team.
Oh man, Yeah, that was a good response. Good response from the defenders. But there's still a lot of time. What do we got? 7 minutes, 30 seconds of the clock.
That's plenty of time for these attacking teams to go ahead, step back, breathe, reassess where they're at. Where's your troops? Don't trickle into the defenders. That's never what you want to see, but a really good Keshek charge makes a small opening. Let's see if they can capitalize. A good advance will zone for now.
Yep.
Defenders with their own Imperial Pike here look like to take it. Could they have a counter advance?
Yeah, they do have a counter advance. That's going to... oh, they got more pikes coming in. More pikes. Oh, they're getting knocked over as well.
They need to advance now. They're advancing into their own friendly trebuchet.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, man, you hate to see it.
I don't think that's GG. I don't think that's GG. I think that hurt them a lot, but I don't think that that's GG.
Wow, definitely not GG, but just a blooper. We'll put it that way. That was definitely a blooper. Oh, another advance coming in, though, I believe.
Okay, stay aggressive. Keep your chin up, offense. That was bad, but it wasn't game over. Staying aggressive. I think they will get this objective if they just keep focused here.
Yeah, they need to kill the rest of those shields. And just zone them out. They need to put that shield wall on that left side there. Yep, they're going over there.
There they go. Beautiful
yep,
formation.
Zone them out.
Keshex will break the advance slowly, but I mean the advance will eventually make it through, right? So they need a little bit more than just that one Keshek charge.
Yeah, they need some more Imperial Pikes or something to lock that.
Condos sort of buy time. No one manning this cannon here. There they go. Somebody finally on
got
that
something
cannon.
coming in here. What's that? Pike militia coming in?
Oh, okay. That's a good treb. I like that. I like that a lot.
Hopefully it hits. I don't know the angles of this map really if that can hit there, but
Ooh,
yep,
beautiful treb.
Man.
Beautiful treb.
Oh.
Okay, that completely makes up for the other treb. That was a beautiful treb. Nice. Okay, so these heroes are really low HP. The range is starting to take their toll without the shields to the front. They're just sort of trading over open ground, and you never want that as an attacker.
And we got some Pike militia coming in here too.
A lackluster Keshek charge, but it will zone them away for now. 5 minutes on the clock. Again, plenty of time for the attackers here. They're already set up. The range is in position. They just need to gather themselves. Let's see how many troops we've lost here. Wow, the attacking and defending almost down to the same exact number of losses. Outstanding gameplay so far.
Oh man, this is exactly what we wanted, exactly what we predicted. Such a close game. I mean, we're in the third fight, and look how close it is. This is amazing. Love these fights.
These shields could be the key to this whole fight right here, but if they put them in too soon without any backup, they'll just get melted by the range.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they need like something to zone it out as well. That treb will kill some good troops there. That's a good treb.
Beautiful treb.
Funny.
That's what you need. That's what you need. 1-2 rounds there, and they slowly start to add up. The Mince Pike will eat some rounds, body block for a little bit. But I'm thinking this objective is about to fall.
Artillery coming in.
I think this objective is gonna fall.
I think it will too.
Being forced off the flag.
Close. They don't want to use so many troops at the end, the defending side.
Yeah.
Because if they lose too much right here, it could be GG. Just because of how close that the troops.
Just have to walk away. As the defenders, it's time to just walk away from the flag. Yep. Don't sit here and lose all your ranged troops. If they're not paying attention, they get artied in the face. I think.
Yeah, exactly. They need to get out of there. They really do.
That Imperial Pike advance.
3 minutes. I mean, look at it. For 3 minutes, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, they could just get straight up get sumoed off the flag for 2 seconds and then just like that.
And look, we're going to get a cap. Yep. Yes, they cap it. And we're going to be going to the home point, guys.
Guys, this artillery is not making a difference for this defensive team. Artillery will not win the game on its own. If you're not in position to use it, the team's just going to walk onto the flag. There's no one here.
Right to it.
No one's even looking.
They didn't have enough defense. Oh no.
Okay. They'll body block. Good response
here.
Here we go. Zoning treb. No troops to take advantage. I like the use of the treb, but I think that was jumping the gun a little bit here. You need this treb.
So.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Okay. Offense was definitely. The fort's trickling in one by one there. I don't like this for the attackers at all, actually.
Yeah.
I don't
Defense,
like that.
great
Ooh,
response.
Hussar charge.
Oh no!
The forts weren't in formation because they were trickling in one by one, and then the hussars just roll right through. You still need a good clump of troops. You need that blob. Even though it might not look super fancy, a blob will offer protection at the very least.
Oh, Imperial Pike's coming in.
Okay, here we go. I like this. I mean, Village Watchman, no, Pike Militia, actually. But that's, oh, Pan, beautiful alt there.
Oh, Pike Militia. I thought it looked like...
There's a good treb. And so you can see the different angles onto the final objective here. Here's their spawn. They can walk right using this back alleyway. But if
one rock got in...
Oh, that mortar direct hit on those Imperial Spear Guard to the rear. Trebuchet sort of clipping the artillery here. Blow for blow. Missed. I don't know.
We got 1,100, 1,200. Oh my god, look how close this game is right now.
This is insane.
Oh my god. Just want to say right now, kudos to both teams putting on a good show.
I can't. This is one of the closest fights I've seen on Friday Night Fights yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to EU, baby. Shout out to EU. I never get to see you guys play, but this has been a great fight.
So this is the corner I was talking about. This is the only corner that you can really not get trebbed in the face on. But the offensive team knows this. So they're going to start putting down their own artillery here. And all of a sudden, artillery is going to be advantageous for the attackers, not the defenders. The tables have turned.
Mortar shot coming in, just misses.
Plenty of time to be taking advantage of this. Both sides have the same tools at their disposal. Who will use them better is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortars. They're gonna take some time, but if they don't get these shots zoned in, and again, good on the developers kind of using this small roof here to actually give the defenders the space they need.
Oh yeah, wow, they are taking advantage of that little hut there.
Yeah, so I mean, those mortars don't really mean anything to just a hard roof.
True.
A roof, a regular old roof.
Oh, I think that guy's really trying to angle that shot in there. Oh, he hits the roof.
Man.
Close.
Yeah, roof OP, guys. I guess they just need to nerf roofs. Am I right?
They're kind of making a slight push in here in the front.
So Martellatory at the I like Martellatory just eating the range fire so the heroes can kind of poke in, see where the spacing is, pull their attention away, maybe get some early damage on the Reapers.
They can get some reinforcements there. No, it looks like it's gonna get shut down.
What do we got here? Look at this. No defenders on the rear. There's nothing there. Wait a second. Were these mortars put by the defenders team and now they're being used by the attackers?
Oh my god.
That's exactly what they needed. Village Watchmen here, looking intimidating in their armor, but not doing much damage.
Heroes, no troops. They're getting some troops in there now, but like it's just mostly heroes for the defending side.
I think this is the push that does it. It looks like we had direct hit with the mortar.
Oh my god!
I honestly think that the offense team is about to make it happen here. If they just coordinate a little bit more. Keshegs are looking for the rear charge.
Oh my god! I didn't like that charge.
Wooden shields.
I think he should have went towards the point with that charge.
Yeah, cardboard shields are definitely not going to hold up against a Kesheg charge.
Hey man, but they did their job. They soaked up that damage. That could have been brutal for the defending side if he went over that point.
The final push, less than 1 minute 40 seconds. Imperial Pikes are here. Is their advance on cooldown?
There's a Kesheg coming in.
Those handful of Keshegs distracted those Pikes. I think those Pikes needed to be on the objective earlier and not on the Keshegs. Imperial Spear Guard need to get in there. They're getting disjointed. This is exactly what not needed to happen. While they were shelling and trying to flank, the defense had enough time to build in.
Oh, he's getting in there with those Imperial Spears, though.
Great push, but it will be shut down. It's just too tight of a choke in there. Oh, the entire offensive team is dead.
That's a G to the G right there, I believe.
27 troops left.
Oh man, that was close, man. That was close. Holy crap.
Down to the final flag, 50 seconds left, and I think that's the game right there. What a fight. I don't think I've seen one that close yet here on Friday Night Fights.
What a fight. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great fight. Down to the final point on the third match. You know, best 2 out of 3 were on the third match to the final point. That last push. Oh my god, what a close match.
Super close, just almost 150 troops different on each side. I gotta say, and I've been saying it, I've been kind of stuck on repeat here, but I don't think artillery was the cause of the win or the loss. I don't think it played that big of a role in that situation. I think since both teams had the same tools, it was just a matter of getting them in, get those tools where they need to be before the other team has a chance to use theirs.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it was like, okay, defenders get to use arty, but attackers don't. I mean, both the teams have access to the same amount of things. At the end of the day, people, some people might not like arty, some people might like arty, blah, blah, blah. But they both had the same thing. So, I mean, it was an even fight any way you look at it.
Yeah. And to be honest, when you look at these troops and heroes killed, it was so close, so evenly matched the whole time. Almost 300 unit kills from Zelds. Wow, what a guy.
Wow. Kudos to both the teams here. Put on a great show, great fight. Oh my god.
Absolutely phenomenal gameplay. Make sure you guys stick around. We're going to be going into Yellow Turbans versus Heavenly Kingdom coming up next after a little bit of a break. Me and HandBanana got to rest ourselves for a little while, but then we'll get the other teams in here. Let's go ahead and get an interview with the winning team and ask a little bit about their strategy here. I'm not sure. This is an EU team. I'm not sure how many questions he's going to be actually going to be able to answer because of the language barrier, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't look at these numbers, bro. Wow, look at these numbers. Oh, crazy. All right. I mean, I'm screenshotting that, guys. I gotta screenshot it. It's gotta happen. All right.
Sure.
It's got to. That was a crazy fight. All right. Sorry about that little.
We're getting a request to click on Zelda S if you could.
Oh yeah, look at Zelda's stats. Absolutely. There you guys go. He got a noble cause. Wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, he really went in on that one. Good job to him.
Yeah, Team FRC taking the lead. Pretty sick. And just one more time, look at that. Yeah, that was awesome. GG's, guys.